Hi, it's Gabriela again. Do yoga, be happy. Hamstrings exercises. Stretch those hamstrings, and then there's no excuse. You cannot come to yoga because you're not flexible. So, get a belt, get a towel, get the leash of your dog, an electrical extension. Lay down. Make sure that you warm up a little bit if you want to stretch really deep. If you haven't warmed up today, don't go too deep, but lay down, send the left leg all the way up, and place the belt, the extension, the towel behind your foot. Make sure that you are aligning the straight line from the hip joint out. So if you have really tight hamstrings, you might stay here in the long leg in the front. It's okay, and just point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. That's gonna open your hamstring. Lift the chest, maybe pull a little bit more, flex the foot. The right leg is straight out to the floor. Lift, lift, lift. I'm doing the extended leg to the front in case that your hamstrings are really tight. If you have more flexibility, bring the leg a little bit higher. If you need to bend the knee a little bit, bend the knee slightly, but give the extension from the hip flexor. A lot of it is in the hip flexors, and that is the flexibility of your lower back and the hip flexors. Lift the chest a little bit more. If you're more flexible, bring the leg all the way up and release the head. But again, give the extension of the hip flexor. So I don't want you to be here when everything is collapsed on your left hip flexor, but you have the pointing of the foot up. Give length on your hip flexor, even if you're bending the knee here. You see the difference? I have more space here than here. Here. If you're very flexible, then you pull. But even you can place the left finger there in the hip flexor and make space there. So you're guiding your body to find the space in the hip flexor. Even if it's here, pulling all the way up. I'm gonna switch, invite you to take it to the opposite side because we need to balance it up. So left leg straight, right foot up to sky. If you have to go halfway there, it's fine. Flex, point, flex, point. Inhale and exhale through nose. Try to breathe through nose so you warm up the body and you don't release the heat. Making the foot maybe a little bit higher. Bending the knee, it's okay, but give a space into the right hip flexor. Lift the chest, pull it up. Try to keep both hands apart and try to relax the shoulders. So don't come into all of this collapsation. Don't come into like tension on your upper body, your neck, your chest. Release that. It's about the core, it's about the leg. It's not about the strength of your shoulders and neck to come up. Release down. Maybe you extend more on the hip flexor, placing the right index finger into that hip flexor and pull the hip away and breathe, breathe, breathe. Only in this moment is when you're using both hands, both ends of the belt into the one hand, but because you're using your hand to pull the hip flexor, you can use the thumb and pull the hip out to the front. Release, release the belt, hug the knees, massage your spine. Forehead to the knees, and release the head down. Release it all out. Inhaling and exhaling. Thank you. I hope this was useful. Share this video, and thank you for watching. Give me your comments. Follow me on Instagram, Do Yoga Be Happy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share these videos. Work on those hamstrings, and your body will appreciate it now, in 2 years, and in 10 years.